My name is Benedict Osu. Thanks so much for joining me here on the AM show, the sports segment on this fine Thursday morning. Well, today we've got so much to tell you. Well, we'll tell you stories about what's going on at the CHAN tournament, also the Australian Open, then what's happening to Real Madrid. Well, a team that won the Spanish La Liga last season, the UEFA Champions League last season, is not same this year. They are struggling in the domestic campaign, both in the Spanish La Liga and the Copa del Rey. Last night they were knocked out by Leganes. Well, I'll show you highlights of that one as well. Barcelona up against Barcelona later tonight. We take on Espanyol at the Camp Nou. Barca, remember, lost the first leg by a goal to nil and must overturn that deficit to book a place in the next stage of the competition. Also, Arsenal are through to the finals of this year's Carabao Cup. So what it means is that they've set up a final date with Manchester City at Wembley. We'll show you highlights of that as well. But we start here on the local scene in the gala competition. That's the Ghana Football Association gala competition. Will come off as scheduled at the Indom Stadium, God willing, next month. That will run from 3rd, 4th February. Well, yesterday the launch happened at the Football Association's head office here in Accra. My colleague Abigail Sana Susu was there and came through with this report.
The StarTimes GFA 2018 Gala was launched today in a brief ceremony at the Conference Center of the Ghana Football Association here in Accra. The tournament, after being abandoned for over a decade, was revived this year by the Premier League media rights holder StarTimes and the Football Association with support from Group Indum and Pella Mineral Water. The two-day tournament is set for the 3rd and 4th of February at the Indum Sports Stadium in Elmina, and the 16 clubs who expressed interest were drawn in some interesting pairings at the ceremony. 11 Wonders will set the tone when they play New Edubiase. Dwarves will welcome Inter-Allies as Sante Kotoko play Elmina Sharks. Mediama SC will square it off with Bekum Chelsea. Vision FC will play Wa All-Stars, while Accra Heart to Folk will play Great Olympics in the local derby. Bechem United play near Salamina, and Summertex will play new entrants Dreams FC. Chairman of the organizing committee of the pre-season gala, Kurt E.S. Okreku, in a speech outlined the modalities for the 2 days tourney.
So the opening game of the first day will start at 10 o'clock. We will have 4 straight matches taking place. The tournament will take an hour break from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock on the 3rd. And then the second half of the day's activities will start from 3 o'clock and it will end at 7 o'clock on the first day of the competition. The second day will also start at 10 a.m. in the morning with the first quarterfinal matches. So we'll have all the quarterfinal matches from 10 o'clock, and the last quarterfinal match will take place from 1 o'clock to 2 p.m. Then we'll have a break from 2 o'clock to 3 again, just a direct repetition of what we would do in the first day. And then the first semi-final of the competition will start at 3 o'clock. That will go live on StarTimes. So we'll have the 2 semi-final matches ending at 5 o'clock. From 5 to 6, we'll have a break, take some rest, freshen up, and be ready for the grand finale, which will start at 6 p.m.
Executive Committee member of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Frank Nelson, showed gratitude to the participating teams and StarTimes for partnering the Football Association to revive the gala competition.
I think it's a very good opportunity for us to have this gala relaunch. Now somebody will say rebirth, or somebody will say wake up from the sleep, because we know it's a type of competition that in the past we all know that at the time everybody is looking up to see gala teams coming together to play 1 or 2 days tournament where you see new talents and people coming out to say, oh, in this gala I discovered a player like this. It's been something that we all cherish, but unfortunately, just like we heard, for the past 13 years, 12, 13 years, it's been in a sleeping mode, and we felt that it should not be that way continuously. If there's something that must have happened, such as we stated, like maybe some logistic or issues that has come in, and fortunately we have to have StarTimes who has come in and said that, look, we are ready to sponsor all part of your league in terms of like football, in terms of your media issues. So since StarTimes stepped in and said, look, we'll bridge the gap and be able to sponsor you for the 10 years, we'll be your partner in Gala tournament. I think this is one of the greatest things that has happened. I mean, we could not say that's the best in the life, but it's great for us in football.
So that was Mr. Frank Nelson. He's an executive committee member of the Football Association, a board member of Accra Heart to Folk, and then my colleague Abigail Sanas' report. Well, we still have to do some more here on the show, and the CHAN 2018 tournament is getting to the knockout phases now. Congo, they top Group D after drawing goalless with Angola in Agadir, and also yesterday Burkina Faso drew 1-1 with Cameroon. So some teams have progressed to the next stage of the competition. I'll show you highlights of the game involving Congo, then also tell you the teams that have progressed to the next stage of the competition, as well as the pairings going into the quarterfinals.
The occupants of Group D wrapped up the group stages of the African Nations Championship on Wednesday evening. Congo and Angola were involved, with the former already through to the next stage. Angola yet to lose in the competition, and a draw would have been enough to take them through. But they were up against the ropes for the majority of the first half. Congo were bright and lively, entertaining the crowd with some dazzling football, but the end product was lacking, with the game still goalless at the break. The second half was tense in Agadir, and the chances were few and far between. Landu Mavangu almost cost his team at the end when he made a mess out of a simple save. He managed to recover with the support of his backline. Goalless in Agadir, with Congo finishing at the summit of the group. Congo and Angola managed to make it to the end of the group stages without defeats. That will drive them on in the knockout stages, with the two pressing on from Group D. The journey now ends for Cameroon and Burkina Faso.